So you have a couple of options whenever there's an objective on the map, okay? You're either fighting the Drake, you're cross mapping. What comes to mind when I say cross map?
Going into their top side, right?
Yeah, so
if it's a Drake.
Yeah. So whatever side that the objective is on, you try to get as much as you can, whether it's vision, gold, or like a buff. You go ahead and you know that your play now is top side, okay? Or there's the third one that you do when you're either scaling or you're losing at the moment. It's just not contest anything. This is really rare, by the way. I'm Daption, an ex-pro player for Cincinnati Fear, rank 2 on support, rank 14 on ADC on the NA ladder, and a CLOL champion. After years of competing at the top of North America, I've helped a ton of students finally hit their dream ranks by showing them what actually wins games. If you're serious about climbing this season, book a session and I'll help you see the game the way a challenger does. Stop guessing, start improving. For real. I'm gonna need you to press tab. I'm saying that like you're in the... Okay, thank you. So I see why this game could be hard for you to carry. Yeah, if you have not perfect engages in a team fight, you are gonna lose the game, especially if your bot lane's behind. Vayne counters the living shit out of Sivir post 6.
Yeah, I won't comment on the situation. You'll see later in the game.
Okay. And then
there's a certain somebody that is the reason we lost.
Okay.
But it's fine. So this game I was pathing towards bot because I see Vayne Lulu is like weak early, so I want to go kill them if I can.
Okay, because whenever you're pathing towards a lane, you need to know whether or not they want to like move, and so especially for a bot lane like this, I never want to see my Karma Sivir move unless it's a really good fight. Versus if you have like a Draven Blitzcrank, right? They would be good to walk into the river and fight with you. So champions that are stronger early like to go into the river. Champions that are a little bit weaker would rather not. And I'm just warning you, in a 3v3, if you don't mind the Malzahar, in a 3v3, you guys actually lose if you don't kill them instantly because they have lethal. So I'm just putting that out there. Obviously they're gonna get prio, that's all good. Whenever your top lane has a combat sum, does that make you want to path towards them or no?
I mean, I guess, but it depends because I see Volibear is like more of a tank, so I don't really path towards it, and it's pretty hard to kill as well with his Q and his E, so okay. I just don't really path towards.
So there's a really big part of what you just said, which is he's a tank, so like it's really hard to kill him. If your 2v2 is losing, right, and he has a combat summoner, does this combat summoner change the 2v2?
I mean, I guess it changes it, but
No, it doesn't. It doesn't that much, by that much, you know. So I think for you specifically, if you're having issues with if your top laner takes like, because okay, combat summoner just means that they want to like kill them, right? So if he doesn't get any kills in the first like 10 minutes of the game, he's gonna get outscaled by TP. So I'm just gonna put that out there, and then yeah, I'll just see your general path. And honestly, I don't know the optimal clearing, but I just want to see whether or not you look at your lanes while you're clearing.
I just what's it called? I start Raptors and then path bots.
It's good. It's just okay. This is really important, especially when you cross towards the side you're pathing towards. I mean, it starts here too. Even at Raptors, you should be in a situation where you're just auto queuing. Like, oh my god. Like, yeah, sorry about that. Auto queue here. You can just stand still. Like here, you don't actually need to kite unless you're gonna smite the camp. So I want you to like look at your lanes. This is called like a dead timer where you don't actually need to see what's on your screen. And so getting information as to like what's going on in lanes is really important, because I don't think you pan your camera a single time. And so like this is gonna be kind of a muscle you have to develop. Because I'm telling you right now, pan your camera and game, you're going to be like, fuck you, Daption. I don't want to do that shit. And the thing is, I don't like doing it either, right? Like, I really don't. As an ADC, imagine you're CSing in lane, but there's a top fight. So you're supposed to look at the top fight. But as an ADC, you don't want to fucking look at the top fight. I don't give a fuck. But if you're in Challenger and you don't look at the top fight, and let's say your top laner dies, their top laner uses TP, gives you information in case maybe you swap. And yes, people swap in solo queue, so it is what it is. And then, especially when I see my top laner's HP dropping like this, if there's ever an opportunity for you to gank, obviously right here, I wouldn't recommend it, but I also don't know what's going on. They literally both use flash. Jax used ignite. Did you pay attention to that when it was happening?
I think I did, but at the same time as Hecarim, it's really hard to gank level 3 because when you're starting on the red side because you don't have mana. If you
yeah, I agree with that. It's
That's
just like
kind of why I don't like look at all. But bot lane, I should definitely be looking here, or mid.
well, okay. I want to put this in your mind. Like, it doesn't matter whether or not you're gonna gank it. I just want you to know what's going on. Because seeing the HP of the minions, seeing the HP of your champion, seeing summoner spells, that's a part of information gathering that every jungler needs to have. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck at like a certain level. Eventually, you won't be able to like climb. And then like right here, as you're kiting down, once you reach like the edge, like right now, I want you to pan your camera towards bot. Just look at the wave. Your pathing is good. Like you're able to clear the jungle pretty well. I can already tell your jungle clear is good. But so right now, do you know what side the Gragas is pathing?
Right now I don't, because we don't have a ward on it, so I have no way to know.
So I didn't mention this earlier, but do you ever ask your mid laners to ward anything?
Sometimes, but at this point they just don't do it like ever, so I just stopped asking.
Okay. One thing I'll say is one ping never hurt. Like, I agree, it gets annoying when people don't listen to what you're saying, but I at least want you to do your like due diligence and like tell them to ward. So right now I would just like ping vision assistance right here. Most mid laners, the reason why they don't want to walk up is because they don't want to lose HP. But right now, as a collie, like that, guaranteed there's not going to be any HP lost. So yeah, that would give you information around 1 minute and 10 seconds. If they gave you a ward on Raptors, you would be able to see where the Gragas path. I have a feeling he pathed top, so
yeah, he did.
It's just based off of the matchup, yeah.
Then probably, yeah. No idea.
Okay, so this is really important. Right now, you need to make a decision between going bot lane and try to dive these guys, or returning to your top respawn camps. What do you want to do?
In the game, I just went to my camps because they have a Lulu, and I don't know if he has polymorph. And if I dive, then get polymorph, then I might die. So
you have phase rush. So in terms of like dying, I'm not too worried. I'm just worried that it's gonna waste your time, you know, because you're like a high tempo jungler. You want to just always clear your camps and make sure that you're there on spawn. So unless you know that these guys use both barrier and heal, you're never gonna be able to kill. Because imagine Jinx's HP is here. Can you kill with your no mana bot lane?
Not at all.
Exactly. So that's why. Remember when I told you to pan your camera as you're clearing your bot side camps? This is why. Because if you know they have no sums, by the way, they're dead. So unfortunately, that one's not available to you. And then your top laner dies. You ping top side.
I did, yeah. I pinged a lot and he died to anyways, but it is what it is.
Okay, but you said you pinged a lot. I would not say you pinged a lot. Because right now,
I think twice that it was tops. I pinged once when I took the scuttle, and then I pinged once here.
So if you're a laner and you're fighting, right? And your jungler danger pings one time, do you think they're gonna notice?
Probably not.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to spam danger ping on top lane, not on here. Because if you don't do it on their screen, they're not gonna realize it. Most people are like that. And when you said I pinged a lot, like pinging a lot is you run out of pings. Like, okay. And junglers that are really, really aggressive tend to do this a lot more because you just want to win more. So you want to like, I mean, you just don't want your enemy jungler to get ahead. Because while you're doing this, right, you're going to go to your Raptor respawn. Their jungler is just getting a free gank off. Like, it just doesn't make sense. For you, you're just depressed. Anyways, let's go to your second clear. Or did you kill somebody? Doesn't matter. Okay, whoa. Why are you pulling Drake here?
I think it's just habit. I knew Gragas was topside, so that's why I went for it. I don't know why I pulled it though.
So I mean, you are ahead in camps. Like he spent. Remember when you were doing your Raptors?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do you remember where you got this kill or assist or whatever?
I think it was top lane. Yeah, it's top lane. It has to be because
Okay,
it's only death from the enemies.
I'll go check because it's
Yeah, I
important.
killed him here when he was. Yeah, I just like took KP. I didn't even do anything really, but
No, it's good. It's good. It's just I'm wondering because when he used this timer, he did scuttle and then he ganked top. He used like about 15 seconds that you spent clearing camp. So he's 15 seconds. He's like one camp behind, but then you ganked top. So now you're equal on tempo. And you're right. As you're clearing your bot side, he's clearing towards top. So now he should be top side. But things like that, when you're pulling Drakes like this, I really want you to be careful because this is what can lose you the game early game. So the first step for pulling a Drake should always be as a jungler, what lane do I have prio in? Just determine which lane you have prio in. So right now, why are you pulling Drake and from which lane are you pulling Drake?
Mm-hmm.
So right now.
I guess Akali has prio because she's stronger. I don't see the wave because I just didn't look.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason I even started this is because I knew it was topside.
Like you knew he was top side?
I mean, he has to be realistic. If he's starting bots, then he has to be pathing top, right?
Okay, I would be very careful with the notion of they have to be somewhere. Okay, because I do agree with you. He should be top side, but he does not have to be. So reason why I bring that up is if their bot lane's strong, right? I'm not sure what their bot conditions are, and there's a ward on this Drake. Does he have to cross the top side as he sees you walk to Drake?
I guess he doesn't, yeah.
Skipping camps is like one of the most annoying things as a jungler because imagine you're clearing your jungle and your laners get ganked because the enemy jungle skipped camps.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, that's the only thing that I would be scared of. And whenever you're pulling because of a prio lane, it's because they're going to be able to move first. So I want you to pull the Drake towards the side you're getting your like prio from. So right now you would pull this and pull this towards here. You see these pings, right? Why do you think she's pinging like this?
Because the enemy bot lane is coming.
So they could. So I'm not sure what their conditions are. So I'm not gonna bullshit you. But right here, your Sivir's catching a wave at turret, right? So if they want to come, you guys would be fighting a 2v2 while you're getting damaged by Drake. That's why she's pinging like that. So all of these things matter. Whenever you're pulling an objective, I want you to look at the two lanes that are involved and then decide, not decide and then be like, oh shit, because it's like a waste of time for you know. Anyways, just see what happens here. I mean, I'm surprised you literally just got this Drake for free because they should know that you guys are bot side, but their jungler probably did cross back to top side. Good ult, nice. Look at this guy. Look at him. He saw that you were on Drake or like fighting or whatever, and then he went from his top camps back to coming to you.
Yeah, here I overextended. I don't know why I went for this. He just took no damage.
Well, think about it.
Kill him for some reason.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stop the screenshot right now, and like I know what's going on in your head. You want to chase him out. In your head, you're not gonna actually kill. Okay. You're maybe going to be able to kill him. Don't get me wrong. If he doesn't like play correctly, which is fine. But I want you to think, is this a good use of my time? Right now, tell me in review.
Probably not. I should be running to my top camps after I get the 2 kills bots.
Okay, why? There's a really...
Because they're respawning.
Oh, your camps? Yeah. But so if you could kill this Gragas, right, you would take it. So why can't you kill the Gragas?
Because I don't have prio mid and the Malzahar is there, and my Akali's basing. So it's a 2v1.
Yeah, no. I don't give a fuck about Malzahar. It's just if you keep running this way, right, and Gragas just cues you with you have no phase rush, no E, can you kill him?
No, it's too much slow.
Yeah. So it's just a matter for Hecarim's engage or like following people, it's just a matter of whether or not you can close the gap. So if you had face rush here, it's fine to do what you're doing. Because you would actually basically waste his entire time and then be able to go to your camps while he's like 1 HP. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. So
Here I see Malzar's moving, so I just run away. I have no mana as well.
yeah. All right, let's skip to the mid game. I don't give a fuck about these guys. Okay, wait. Actually, what happened here?
I actually don't even remember what. Oh no, I know what happened. Okay.
Wait, did you bait? You never based.
Yeah, I didn't. I think.
I mean, does it really matter?
Should I base
No.
instead of taking my camps?
So the only reason why basing as a jungler isn't ever necessary in this like meta. The only reason why you would actually base is for condition. So what I mean by condition is like the amount of fighting you're gonna get out of basing. So if you have a good item on your base, I want you to base. If you don't need the item on your next timer when you're topside, you don't need to base. So what I mean by that is if you're going to clear your camps, you don't need to base. If there's going to be a fight topside, you should base. So right now, do you think you should base or not? And why? It's a very big reason why you should base, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I probably should base for the grubs, right?
Yeah. So whenever there's an objective like this spawning, the grubs are just like unique, right? So you always want to make sure you have as good conditions as you can. This is a good timer for you to base because you will be fighting topside in about a minute. Okay. Same thing if Drake's spawning and you see your team like you want to take a Drake, you should base before it. It's usually 1 minute before the objective. So, and then okay, I'd be very careful with this kind of kill, okay? Because even though you get the kill, you're gonna have 5 camps up. And then imagine the Gragas, while you're doing this, he's clearing his camps and he's hitting the grubs on spawn. Do you want to go to your camps or do you want to go to the grubs?
I mean, after this, probably just the camps. I think it's more worth, right?
So, only reason why I bring this up is because this is Perry calls it like a tempo sync. It's basically like instead of clearing your camps and being ready for the objective, you're just playing for gold. And it's okay. It's just the higher you go when you're climbing, the worse this is going to be. Also, the Gragas is topside because he never cleared his topside. So this is a little bit greedy, I would say. And then once you do that, I do want you to like, even though you like got the kill, I need you to like tell them to ward the grubs like really badly because it really matters to you. Because if you're able to at least steal one after, let's say, you do your red buff, like you want that. And it looks like they're Gragas. Okay. So this is really important. Do you think this game's you rather prio grubs or prio drakes, and why? Because you have to choose.
I think this game I rather prio Drakes because late game we're pretty strong, right? We have Sivir, Jax.
Well, remember what I said about Sivir versus Vayne? Level 6 onwards, she gets outscaled. So
yeah,
you guys need to win the game fast. So you need grubs. So unironically, you getting the Drake is really good, right? Winning Drake means that you extend the game by 5 minutes because they have to wait another 5 minutes before they can get the next Drake. And then if they want soul, which they should, the game's going to go longer and let you get like more gold. So this game, you guys need gold to snowball the game. Them getting grubs, this is illegal. So that top kill, wrong. 300 gold for 3 grubs is not worth it. Then it's fine. Yeah, because the only reason why this is the Grax's camps are not up is because he if your Raptor camp isn't up, his Raptor camp shouldn't be up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, I mean, it's fine. It's just you have time here, so you can just jerk it pretty much. Okay, right here. By the way, like when I said you have like time, like what does that mean to you? Because this is really important for jungle.
I mean, I have time before my next camp respawns, right?
Yes. So what do you want to do preferably? Right here.
Here, I think I was looking for something top maybe because my top camps are respawning first.
So your top camps are respawning first. So you want to reset and go to top side, but not right now. The reason why I say not right now is because if you run top side off base, right, you're going to sit here for 30 seconds. There's nothing for you to do.
Mm-hmm.
So right here, I want you to look specifically when there's 30 plus seconds to your next respawn camp. Look at either mid or bot and determine whether or not there's something you can do. Like whether it's pressure or an actual kill, I want you to look. Because this is your timer to use your ultimate, to use your fucking E, whatever, before you take your base. Because once you're back to your camps, you're just going to be clearing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then right here, you are pinging. Or actually, the Akali's pinging. Jack's gonna die. There's nothing you can do. Oh, he didn't die. Nice. So when you get your item, I actually don't even know. Hold on. You always go Shojin first? I don't know what the build is.
No, sometimes I go Eclipse. Shojin in this game because they're mostly like squishies.
Okay.
Eclipse is better into like tankier comps.
Okay. Okay, be very careful with this, okay? You're doing another tempo sync. So right here, right? Off of base, you are down 200 gold for your next item. Right now, the only priority on your mind, I don't care if this guy, okay, unless this guy is like 500 gold worth of shutdown, I don't want you to go top. Because number one, like you said earlier, like at the start of the game, you literally said, I don't want to gank top because he's too tanky, right? So I'm going to go back to the screenshot of him walking into you. Are you ever going to kill this guy?
I think we kill him, yeah. Jax is coming. I don't remember, I'm not going to lie.
If this guy fights you, yeah. But this guy does not have to fight you. So I'm just warning you, like if you make plays like this, instead of going to your Raptor camp and resetting for your Shojin, you've now wasted like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Mm-hmm. And while you're doing this, Gragas was bot side, he killed your Sivir, and guess what's respawning bot side?
Like, oh, the Drake.
Mm-hmm. So as a jungler, this is what you need to be careful of, because I feel like for you might not be paying attention to what is actually a good use of your time versus like a bad use of your time. So I'm gonna help you with that. Okay, off of base, you need to determine what your next goal is, and that's always either going to be an item or it's going to be an objective. Okay, so we're going to go back. Mm-hmm. In some cases, it's actually both. So right here, you're going to base. Okay, so Drake is spawning in 1 minute and 19 seconds, and your Krugs are respawning in 44 seconds. So for you, this means either you're going to be doing your Krug camp and your Raptor camp and you're going to give up Drake, or you're going to clear both of these camps and not have your item for Drake. Which one do you want?
Honestly, I think I'd rather give up the Drake, because if I fight without item, I think we lose, right?
Well, I don't think so, no. Because remember, you guys are stronger early. You guys are only stronger early. Like Akali into Malzahar, what is Akali going to do once Malzahar presses R on her in a team fight later on? And Vayne has 2 items. So this is a huge part of it, okay? So whenever you're starting your game off, I want you to think like, are we allowed to scale to late game? In this game, I can tell like maybe your information wasn't like skewed towards we want to like fight early, but think about it like this, okay? Every game there's gonna be 1 or 2 carries, okay? So this game, who do you think is your carry?
My carry would be Jackson Silver probably.
So
I think.
I do think that Sivir is correct, but there's another champion that is really important in this team comp. Who do you think it is?
Yeah, I guess Akali to kill the Vayne.
No,
right?
it's you. Because you're the only front line for your team. Think about it, right? Whenever you're playing a team fight, who's gonna be in front of these 2 fucking stooges?
Yeah, I guess it'd be me and Jax.
So how fed you get will determine how hard you guys can fight. And right now you're fed. Okay? And then you look at their carries, right? Who do you think their carry is?
Vayne.
Okay, there's another one, which is Malzahar. Yeah, both of them. So both of their carries scale really hard, okay? Having an ultimate that is a fucking CC that lasts forever unless the enemy buys a QSS, insanely OP scaling, okay? So both of these champions scale really hard and they're behind early. You're strong ahead early, and this champion gets outscaled later on, so you want to play early. So this is what's going to determine whether or not you play for your item and scale or you go straight for the objective. Okay? Always make sure you're looking at your carries and then or objective.
So basically I should do my top set and then insta run Drake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay, when I say that, by the way, it's assuming we're living in a perfect world and your bot lane doesn't die to this gank, okay? Because off the top of my head, like, yes, you guys should be doing Drake, but your bot lane didn't take the necessary measures to put down wards, so they died. For you, if you want to be a challenger level player, while you're doing your top side camps, just spam ping danger on bot side, because you know he's on the opposite side of the map, right? And you want, if they're dead at this Drake, so this always matters. Whenever I see like a timer that's lower than a minute on Drake, both of these lanes, you want to make sure they never die. So if you're on this side of the map, right? And the enemy should be on this side of the map, you have to spam ping these guys off if they don't have vision. And even if they have vision, you should still spam them off. So I'll write that down, just 1 minute for objective. Okay. Because right now, this fucks your plans up really badly. Your bot lane's dead, and... Okay, wait. Does your Karma also die? No, she doesn't. And their Sivir's back first. Okay, even here, by the way, your ADC is dead. Their ADC was also dead. So you can still do... Actually, in this scenario, best case scenario, you can do your Krugs, and now your Raptors, and then base, and then go to Drake. Because both the bot lanes are dead. And so by the time you take your base, the Sivir is going to be coming out on the map, and then you'll be able to contest when she gets pushed from the wave. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So right now, you're taking your Raptors, and you finish your Raptors right now. And then right now, if Karma sees Gragas on Drake, you have the choice to have either finish your Raptors and then go, or finish your Raptors and base. If he's on the Drake, right, you want to take the Drake, so you would go. If not, you take your base, you come out from base, Sivir pushes out the bot wave if Gragas is not on Drake, and then you can either go straight to Drake if your bot is winning in prio, or you can finish your camps and then go. I would recommend, okay, this is really important. Item breakpoints matter so much for jungle, okay? Whenever you have one item, you are fucking Thanos, okay? If you have one item over the enemy's components, I want you to fight. Clearing camps will not advance your game. Killing them and getting objectives will. Okay? So, this is really important. And so, why do you think your team died here?
We kind of just got squished, and my bot lane's already like half dead, and Sivir has no ulti.
So yes, but
I'm also like half dead as well.
yeah, it's because your condition wasn't good for this Drake, and you did not ping them off of the Drake this entire time. So the Karma is trying to get the Gragas off Drake, but you're doing your camp, so you don't know what's going on. And you're not telling them what to do. So right now, the second the Gragas ease over this wall, what should you tell your team?
To walk away until I get there?
Just get the fuck off Drake. It'll give you the time to base and come back, or if the Gragas is really, really intent on fucking fighting the objective, you can stay, take the honey fruit, and then come. But right now, this is your job. Any objective in the map, when you're alive, I want you to be thinking about this. And so right now your team's fighting. Okay, they use Malzahar ults. Okay, right here, I'm gonna freeze frame it to the second you see your Karma get polymorphed here. Is this fight winning? Yes, no, why? There's one reason why.
No, we're all like half dead.
Okay, but there's one person that's already dead. Who is it?
Silver. Not Silver, Karma.
Karma, yeah. Because she just flashed and she has a polymorph on her head. She's slowed by the polymorph, and this guy has all of his abilities up. He doesn't even need to ult the Karma, by the way. She's just dead. So right here, this is your biggest weakness, I would say, as a player. The fact that you're engaging here tells me you're not thinking about anything that I just said. Because if you die here, the game's pretty much over. And when I say pretty much over, I mean in a challenger game, sorry.
We are still in plat, don't worry.
Yeah.
The game goes on for 30 more minutes.
Yeah. It's like, okay, right here, if you guys win out on this fight, I mean, you guys are the best players on earth, but I have a feeling that it's not going to look pretty.
I think it's a 2 for free, actually. I think we do win. I think that, Kali can
okay,
us.
So I'm not going to lie. They should never lose this, okay?
Yeah.
Because let's just say so Lulu doesn't have W for another like 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, she has W now. She W'd the vein right now. So if she had her W, all she has to do, okay, all she had to do is not. Oh no, she W. What the fuck? Am I trolling? Oh, that's Sivrald. My bad. All she has to do is just stand on top of her vein, and the Gragas and Malzahar, they need to run towards their vein, instead of separating themselves, and you can never engage like this. You're just instantly gonna die. So they just misplayed it because they're letting their assassin assassinate the mage, get away from the ADC that deals damage, and like win the fight pretty much. So
plot gameplay happens.
Yeah. So this ends up being much less worse than it should be. So I'm glad you still get like the opportunity to fucking like play this Drake even. Unless this guy is taking okay, something really important is happening and you just panned over to it. So Volibear, do you know whether or not he TP'd down, moved down?
He did. He teleported.
Okay, so he TP'd down. And so right now, does your Jax have TP?
No, he has Ignite.
Okay. So what does that tell you right now? When you're pinging assistance on Drake?
It's 4v5.
Yeah? So do you want to fight this Drake?
No, not at all.
Okay. This is really important. The game, I've been talking about objectives for the past fucking 20 minutes. If you're telling your team here that you want to fight, because you say it's 4v5, but it's actually 3v5 if you want to fight.
Oh yeah, Kali's
out.
Needs to base.
I don't even know if she has TP or not. We're going to see in a few seconds. But right now, you're either fighting. So you have a couple of options whenever there's an objective on the map, okay? You're either fighting the Drake, you're cross-mapping. What comes to mind when I say cross-map?
Going into their top side, right?
Yeah, so...
If it's a Drake.
Yeah. So whatever side that the objective is on, you try to get as much as you can, whether it's vision, gold, or like a buff. You go ahead and you know that your play now is top side, okay? Or there's the third one that you do when you're either scaling or you're losing at the moment. It's just not contest anything. This is really rare, by the way. Like, you should always have a play on the map. If you're not contesting, someone either died or you're like the game is gonna be over or some shit. Okay. So whenever there's an objective, you're choosing between one of these three things. Okay. So I'll write it down for you in my notes. Give me a sec. Okay. Let's see what you guys do. I mean, are you mad when you're looking at him?
No, I'm kind of just seeing if he gets the turret.
Okay. Because I'd be mad.
No, I don't give a fuck that much, realistically. I'm not gonna lie.
Go. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna comment on that. Okay. I just want you to know right now, you just won on two sides of the map, okay? So I'm not even gonna like look at the rest of this fight. What do you think you should do right now? Because there's something you should be doing that I'm not sure that you're about to do.
Invading him?
So you need to play for camps right now. You guys just want to fight, and Jack's got top turret. Okay? So with your conditions, you're going to get as much as you can while this guy is dead. And unless these guys are 1 HP, because I don't see their HP bars right now, you're not ulting over this wall, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So... Okay, good. No, don't ult. No. Okay. So it's okay. It's just not ideal because now you don't have ulti for the Rift Herald spawn.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a mostly competitive thing. All of the shit that I'm telling you is like whenever you're playing a competitive game and what's it called? And by competitive, I mean like what's it called? Like pro play. If you use your objective before, or if you use your ult before an objective and you won't have it for the objective, you're trolling your entire team. Like if I was playing competitive right now, my teammates would just be spam pinging me like a dumbass. So
Here I auto the minion by accident. We could have gotten that kill.
see, that's nice and all, but like, should you even be on this side of the map right now, or like on this bot lane right now?
No, I should either be invading or doing my camps if they're not up.
Yeah. So what is the ideal? So you said invade camps, which is true. So right now, what would you do if you could go back in time? Like exactly, tell me what would you do?
Go check his raptors if they're up, and check his red buff with my oracle if it's up as well.
Okay, perfect. And then you can decide to do whatever you want after. I just want you to be prepared for this Rift Herald with your ultimate up, and then clearing up. Okay, that's a little bit much. So are you... I'll just see what you do. Okay. So right now, this is like a common mistake that people make as junglers. You had a timer. Remember when I told you like once you you got the fight? What was the amount of time you had to do these camps before you based?
I mean, I guess like a minute max.
So yeah, I want you to be on the map at least, okay, 30 seconds before the spawn of this. So you with the way you played right now, the only thing you should be doing is taking your red buff, because you're never gonna finish your jungle pet on time, okay? And if you want to contest this Rift Herald, which remember, are you an early game team or a late game team?
or early game.
So right now, objectives over everything, and you're ahead. So you'll be one item plus your components towards your next item. You're strong as shit. Okay? So you have to force your lead now. You would take your red buff base and then run straight through mid and then contest this objective. Also, your bot lane should swap to mid, but that's I'm not going to tell you to tell them to swap. That's fine. That's above your pay grade. Okay. Okay. So right now, it's good that you're looking at mid, but you should be looking at top. Why do you think I'm telling you to look at top lane right now?
To see if Gragas comes to the 1v1.
So, yes, but whenever you're panning your camera, I always want you, I'll make it easy. If there's action on the map, just pan your camera. That's it. So if you see somebody fighting, the same thing I told you when you were doing your red buff level 1, your top laner was fighting or whatever, this is your indicator that you should keep looking top lane. Because what's going to happen is, I saw in the fight that Jax canceled the Volibear Q. So Volibear doesn't have Q. Jax has a stun. He's ahead with Ignite. So he's going to run down this Volibear no matter what. And right now, should you be touching the Scuttle Crab at all?
Probably not. I should be doing the Herald, right?
No, you should be going top lane to help this guy. Because, actually, why do you think I'm telling you to go top lane?
I mean, if enemy jungle comes, it's lost, right?
Yeah? So what is lost?
The Herald, because we don't have a top laner.
Yes, exactly. So remember what I said about 1 minute before the objective, if the jungler's there, you need to like spam ping. Right now, you're gonna be at the objective and you're literally like 5 seconds away. You don't need a ping, but I want you to be ready to influence this fight. Okay? Because this is what's gonna lose you a game, okay? If you don't look top lane and your Jax somehow dies here, it's so fucking bad for you guys not to get this rift. You need a rift, this mid turret, to be able to progress the game. If you don't, the enemy bot lane is gonna hold this mid turret for the rest of the game, and I don't know how you break it unless you kill them. So your Jax is a smurf, he ends up getting this. Okay. Then you do rift. The only thing I would say as you're doing the rift, or after you do the rift right now, there's one thing that you should ping. What is it?
I should ping.
Yeah.
I have no idea, honestly. Maybe the mid turret?
No. Just give me guesses. Anything that comes to mind.
Maybe I should ping my bot lane back.
Yeah, why?
Because enemy jungle is gonna go that side.
Yes.
Because it's top's gone.
Yes. So the same thing I told you about objective spawns. So whatever lane is implicated in the objective spawn, after you take the objective, you need to make sure on the map your team is safe, because there's a world where your bot lane keeps on fighting like dumbasses, die at the tier 2, and then you can't do anything on bot side. Also, this is a little... Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to get the spell shield.
Okay.
It worked out though.
Well,
I think I should have went to my bot side.
Yeah. Right here, you are doing such a flip play, which is okay. It's fine for one reason and one reason only, because you have your items and you're so fucking far ahead. I'm okay with this, but you are sinking so much time by doing this if you're not gonna do it fast. So right now you took the rift, whatever. Malzahar uses Q, he uses E. Once he passes this line, okay, you can literally E at him. You don't have to be scared. But I want you to spam ping like on the way, because I think you spent like 15 seconds sitting in this bush. Or like 10 seconds. And I don't really care about the fact that you use ult. That doesn't matter at all. Okay, but this, on the other hand, is a little bit greedy. So why did you rift here?
I saw enemy mid was dead, and I just wanted to get the turret.
Okay, but even though the enemy mid laner is dead, does your mid laner hit turrets really well?
No, it's a Kali, and I don't either because I'm Hecarim.
Exactly. So if you had like an ADC mid and he was full HP, that's good to ult or to Rift Herald mid here. But with your conditions right now, both of your champions do not want to stay on the map here. So don't Rift. If you want to do your camps, now's the time to do your camps. So you guys rifting mid here is pretty greedy, I would say, because their top lane and their jungler can come here and fight you guys on this turret. I don't know what they end up doing. Okay, Gragas is just jerking it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Gragas for the last minute.
Yeah, he's chilling. I guess he's in his top side because his bot side was taken. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. He like didn't show on the map. I'm guessing maybe he got his item or some shit. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute before the objective. What do you think I want you to do?
I want to base after Grump, and I want to get my item and come to the dragon. Right?
So let's see how you do it. Okay, but your bot lane's playing like really aggressive. This is like crazy aggressive. Do you know where the jungler is?
I think he was he's top side.
Okay, it's fine to do what you're doing, but like, remember, like, as you're basing, like, I just want you to like think about what's going on the map. This is a dead timer again, where you're doing literally nothing. You press tab, you look at them. Okay, right here, their mid laner is not showing, and bot lane's 1v2. And the second you see this Malzahar on the map, what do you think you should do?
Ping back.
Yeah. And the only reason why pinging back is your job here is why. Why do you think?
Because I'm playing jungle and I'm like walking. I don't really need to do anything else.
Yes. And the objective is spawning in 40 seconds. So can you contest this Drake now?
I don't think so if my bot lane die, because my server's about to die, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So in no way, shape, or form you guys are touching this Drake. So what do you think I want you to do now?
Just do my top side. Or go into his top side.
Yeah. That. Because now if you go into bot side, you're telling me you want to lose the fight. Like no matter what. There's nothing for you to do. See what happens. Okay, well. Don't ult for it. No. No. This is so bad. Okay. Are you thinking about the jungler right now?
Not at all.
This is really bad if you're not thinking about the jungler. The jungler could be at the raptor pit right now as you're doing this. What's stopping the Gragas from being like right over this wall right now?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, this is really bad. You shouldn't be on this side of the map right now. So if your teammates are dead, I want you to be fucking terrified of doing something like this, okay? Pulling a fight when they're dead is just telling me you want to lose. Okay? So this is what's going to lose you games, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then... Did you end up killing her? Oh no, you got her flash and her ult. See how the result's okay, but like what I'm telling you makes sense? It's just,
yeah, it does.
It's just because the enemy is not playing like correctly. If they were,
because if enemy jungler was better, I just lose the entire game right there.
Yeah. Okay, your bot lane or your mid lane and support killed. Okay. Listen, when you're doing this Drake and you're telling me or like you're pinging that this guy can try to steal, what do you think you should be doing right now?
Pulling it.
Yeah.
By the way, you're not gonna believe what happens next, but it's fun.
What is this, a YouTube video? Let's see.
I think it was on this Drake at least. Yeah. And he flashes out.
Okay, well you knew this was gonna happen though.
Yeah, you did.
So this is all on you, unfortunately.
Yeah. It is my fault.
Damn, you're awfully humble. I respect that. Most junglers would say, but dude, my colleague.
When I see something is like genuinely my fault, then yeah, of course,
go.
I need to be like executed for this play. But it's fun.
It's okay. We live and we learn. Okay, we just got Gragas ult 1 minute before. Okay. Well.
Yeah, just leave her to die. Do anything.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say right now, you guys lost to Drake, and your Akali needs the base. Should you guys ever be aggressive going into the jungle right now?
No.
So the only time I ever want to see you go aggressive right now is if you see everybody on the map. If you see Volibear top lane, Lulu and Vayne bot, you can go ahead and do this. But right now, there's literally 3 people that are missing. The Lulu's going to be 1 HP, but she can be coming back from base. The Volibear you haven't seen for the past 30 seconds. And, you know, Gragas should be in his bot side. So right now, my top objective is clearing your top camps and then being on time for Otacon. None of this bullshit. Because if one of your side laners is not on the map, okay, right here, the second you guys lose vision of Vayne, what I want you to do is spam ping danger on mid from this side and this side, because Vayne's coming from bot and you don't know where Volibear could be coming from. You guys are getting double flanked. Double dick down on a Sunday afternoon.
I know what you mean.
It's kind of tough.
Is it?
I mean, just a bit, because now you're fighting Otacon with your Sivir base for 10 seconds. Yeah. But your Jax gets top tier 2. So imagine, right? Imagine you ping from top side and then ping from bot side, and your Sivir didn't walk straight into the fucking Malzahar like a dumbass. Right here, Jax is getting a top turret for free. You're going for your top camps, and then you're going to reset, come into bot side on time for Otacon. That's it. Okay. Okay, so they don't want to win the game, I guess. They're just... Oh, whoa. Okay, your Sivir really likes to kill herself on mid waves. Jesus Christ. She walked mid, died, walked mid, and she's about to die again. Okay. Okay, no. What is this? What is this? Why are you going to your camps?
I think I took Q stacks and went mid from this. Where should I be going though?
Well, your mid laner should get dove, or your Sivir should be getting dove right now.
Yeah, I took Q stacks from this so I can fight.
Well, I want you to take the mid wave from her face, because she should be basing right now. If she doesn't base right now, you're gonna lose Otacon. Yeah, I mean right here. Okay, whoa. Okay, I don't care if your mid laner is fucking Faker, if it's Zeka. This, right now, if I don't have information on my colleague going in, I'm never walking up. Don't ever do this again. Because you're getting Q stacks off of your wolves, that's fine. But if there's a fight that's happening mid, and you don't know what HP these guys are at, for all you know, they have all sums, all ultimates, and your colleague's just engaging 1v3 versus a Lulu. They can press E on her and disable her stealth. This is never going to be a good play, right? So I don't want you to like follow up on this shit ass engage, because you guys lost the Otacon in like a good lobby, but now you guys lost Otacon for sure, no matter what. And then after you get this kill, use phase rush. You don't have ghost. You don't have your ult, and you don't have your E. What do you think you should do right now?
Go up. I don't know. I thought it was Superman, so I kind of went in.
You have to have a reason to be Superman. There's no reason that you're Superman. And mind you, if you die right now and they get Otacon, the game is actually lost. You know, all those times I said the game's over in a challenger lobby? No, if they get Otacon, you lost. You lost. Like, seriously. So, right here, engaging, never. Never, 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 never. And I don't want you to ping anybody. Otherwise, we're gonna have a big problem.
No, I don't ping people.
Goat.
Unless someone does like something really stupid, I don't ping someone.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh my god, I'm so sick. Okay. Well, at this point, this isn't your game to win. This is their game to lose. So I'm just gonna say that. Do you want to continue looking at this game, or are you good?
We lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm fine with stopping here.
Because I think, I mean, I don't know if this is a really good game from you, early game, or if this is like a normal game from you, but I don't think you have like problems mechanically. I don't think you're like, what elo are you in right now?
I think I'm like plat 2.
Okay. Literally looking at your lanes while you're doing your camps and then going over these objective things, you can be masters. Like, you're not, I didn't see you like ult randomly like a dumbass over the Drake wall. I didn't see you like go for a trade that was really, really stupid. Like, nothing you did told me that you're like plat emerald. Nothing. It's just you don't have enough information gathering where like in the early game you're not looking at your lanes. And then for objectives, because as a jungler you have smite, it's your job to manage like the lanes that are involved in the objectives. And then once that happens, I have a feeling that if you have good conditions for an objective, meaning everybody's alive and you have ultimate, you're going to be able to carry your games. That's literally it. It's nothing special. So
I see.
If you want to climb, just focus on that. I think actually off of base, I'll ask you because I explained that, but I want to make sure you understand. Off of base, like let's say like you finish your second clear, right? What do you think you should be looking for on the map to decide where you're gonna go?
After second clear, I look if bot lane's in like a good spot and I try and look for a Drake, usually.
Okay, good. Because you won't be close enough to your item and the Drake will be spawning around that time. So that's perfect. I didn't even need to show you the scenario and you got it. And then, but 1 minute before grubs, I really want you to like just focus on the grub. I don't care if you have to put a timer, like literally the second the game starts, you put it like a 7-minute timer so that 1 minute before the grubs, you're on alert. But like seriously, this should not be a problem for you to climb. Okay.